Again, as we're exploring, we're travellers on this travelling show. We come now to our third speech peak. And our third speech peak is truly British, but of Hungarian descent. Mirroring Scafell Pike, the highest mountain in England, standing at 978 metres, our next mountaineer climbing the speech peak is reflecting on her path and pathways, using leadership development number 36. This is Reflect on Your Pathway, and for our timer, the time is 10 to 12 minutes. Julie is going to present a speech that shares the experience completing this path, including the progress made, the skills learned and developed, as well as celebration of the achievement in a style that supports the speech content. Mountaineer Julie Kertesz with her title, Travelling Along My Path. Please welcome, with Travelling Along My Path, Toastmaster Julie Kertesz.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Let us explore together now my long travel in time and in place. It began in Hungary. When I was 12 years old, I began to lead from behind. I never felt that I have to be on the front, perhaps because the war taught me not to be good to be very seen, but I always told the others what to do. Later, I did the same. I tried to lead, and leading in front didn't go very well with me. Leading from behind, from the bottom, worked a lot better. Giving advice, telling the leaders what to do, helping them to be good. I had a company which I formed because I had nothing else to do. No one wanted me to work. So I formed a company and didn't know how much hassle is a company. I had a company for 7 years and I had as much as 7 people I led in the company. It was not easy, but I found out that I was just telling them what to do. I helped them, I told them, I showed them, but it was not at all to serve them or to ask democratically what they want to do with the company. I never dreamed that it exists. So when I arrived at Toastmaster and became president the first time, I was troubled. They wanted to vote on everything I proposed. I felt that unhappy and I had to learn first how to influence them nicely. Ralph Smedley, in his book about how to be a chairman and how to lead, gave a very funny advice. He told them, if people don't agree with you in a club, form a committee and make yourself the head of the committee and your friends in the committee. And then come back next time and tell the club, the committee proposed that. It is no more your proposition, now it is a whole committee who proposed it. So there are many leadership styles. When I begin Pathway, I was completely confused because they told me I have to fit in a box. And I knew we are not in a box, we are in many boxes, and depending on situation and where we are and which country we are, we do differently. In France, obeying is not a thing you do. You tell everyone when you didn't obey, how well it went. In America, you have to tell, I followed all the rules. In England, you try to balance things and make as if you obeyed. Now, I finally, when I begin Toastmaster, I found that book, and the book explained me a little bit about different leadership style, but even that didn't tell me much. What did finally tell me? Toastmaster program and also this book, that it all depends. And that was finally to my liking. I founded, together with others, witty storytellers online, and I did like usually led from VP position. I told Svetlana, please be the president. And now something horrible happened. I became the president. I still don't know how to lead and how to be a president, and I don't know what I will do with that position, because now if I try to give an advice, they tell me you micromanage me. I don't want micromanaging. I was never a server leader, I have to. I was always a coach, helping people, speaking with each of them, and so on. But I was not used to not being able to tell what to do. As VP, I can make all the programs, all the agenda. I was the one giving the theme of the meetings. I was one with whom the VP PR asked what to show about what flyer, what to put on the flyer, what not to put. And now I became president. And they tell me it is not my role. So I learned leading is not an easy matter. And each of us leading style is not so easy to deal with it. I now finished yesterday my fifth pass. And I was very proud for 5 minutes. And I realized that awards and titles come and go. What it remains is contact with people. Contact with you, contact with those you meet, lead or obey or met, all online. They have a lot of contacts. And I really cherish those contacts a lot more than all my titles and awards and whatever I can put on. So 5 minutes is enough for level 5 times, because it is more important to meet Asil in Witty Birds and here and in Global Trainers Online and Moses one-to-one to decide what we will debate, and Fabiola in French club settings, and Marta in France in another club meeting, and so on. And I could tell everyone about now, but I think my time is up. And I think Mathilde likes me so much that she forget to tell me that is minimum time.
No, Multi said you are speaking 10 to 12 minutes.
I didn't hear what she told me. It is a 5 to 7 minute speech, not a 10-minute speech.
Okay.
But I am very happy to speak more, to tell
We
more.
have 8 minutes 57 now. Moses said you were speaking 10 to 12 minutes. So, Mr. Toastmaster, please decide about the length. Otherwise, we'll cut it off. Thank you.
Okay, Julie, if you've sort of condensed and finished, I'm quite happy for you to go on. But if you'd like to stop, that's fine with me. You are the traveler. You are the mountaineer.
So let me travel then farther.
Okay.
I dream big.
Explore.
Even if I dream big, my biggest dream is to have a title, not to lead. And the title I would like, it is a pathway DTM. But it's a big problem. I have to lead a team. So, how can I conceal the fact that I don't like too much to lead and I prefer to be in a team instead of leading? I am still thinking about it and it still didn't decide. If you can remember one thing for my speech, remember, people are more important than titles.